Everybody, here I am. I am about to just talk about these videos that I got from the thrift store right here. Videos, DVDs that I got from the thrift store. I got a stack here. So I'm just going to quickly talk about them. And before I start, they were all $1, so they all cost $1. I also got like probably this same amount uh, other DVDs to sell, which, if you don't know, that's something I do. I sell DVDs on eBay, mostly to just recoup the money that I spend on the ones to keep. So essentially, I end up breaking even or making a little bit of a profit. But the whole process is just so that I'm not spending a ton of actual money on movies. I can just get the money back, and I don't feel like I'm spending a ton of money. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't know how many there are, but I'm just gonna go through them. Yeah, this is all from my local Goodwill, which is a really big Goodwill, and it's a very um, good Goodwill in terms of turnover of the product, and just quality seems to be there. So um, no Blu-rays. I haven't seen any Blu-rays there. I'm not sure what the deal is, if they're just not getting those donations, or um, maybe they keep them to sell online. Maybe, I don't know. But um, just gonna quickly go through these. So the first one is Anatomy. I actually got this to sell, and then because I looked it up and I didn't find any listings of it, so I'm like, oh, this must be valuable. So I just threw it in, and because at the end, this is a weird pricing situation, but you basically have to buy multiples of 5 to get the best deal. If you don't buy multiples of 5, you essentially could have gotten a couple other ones for the same price that you're spending that way. It's weird. But anyway, I didn't know anything. I think this is a German movie, maybe? I don't know. I don't know much about this at all. Horror movie? I don't know. But I've decided to keep it just because it is not valuable at all, by the way. Um, and yes, maybe I'll check it out at some point. I don't know. And again, I'm not hoarding stuff. Like, if I really had no interest in it whatsoever, I would just donate it back and forget about it. But I've never heard of it, so I at least have to give it a chance in some capacity. Batman Gotham Knight, so I do buy like pretty much all of the DC animated movies that I can find, because I see them a lot and I like DC. So this is a interesting one though, in that it's 6 separate episodes of, well, they're not. It's one movie, but it's like 6 separate segments, all from different directors, and they're all Batman stories. So I hadn't heard of this. I haven't heard of a lot of the DC movies that I have bought, but I am a Batman fan, so I just got it. Double feature. This is brand new. Outbreak and Contagion. I was pretty sure that I already had Contagion, but apparently I don't, because I just look up on my Letterboxd account. I have my owned list, which is like 99% accurate to what I own, and it wasn't on there. And also Outbreak. So, yeah, I haven't seen either of them, so look forward to watching them. Jack Frost, I'll be honest, I have no. Like, I remember this movie more than most movies that I can even think of from my childhood, and I've never seen it. I used to go into Hollywood Video, and I would see this cover and this snowman specifically, and I was like, I don't know, I just remember it so much. I don't even know what I thought of it. But yeah, I've never seen it, and I have wanted to. It's probably not very good, but there we go. And all these are in good shape, by the way. I always check everything, make sure all the discs are there and stuff like that. Nanny McPhee. I haven't seen this, but I I, I'm not sure what to think of this. I think it's possible that this is like a good kind of Mary Poppins-esque thing, and it's also possible that this is super derivative and not that good, but um, never seen it. But I know some people definitely do like this, so grabbed that. Cars 2. Um, this movie I have not seen. I got it just simply because for Pixar, you know, if I can pick up and to further complete my Pixar collection, I will just pick it up. You know, so Cars 2 is one of the ones that I did not have. I now have it, and yeah, definitely don't care that this isn't Blu-ray because I don't care about this movie particularly. But now if I want to see it, I have it. And this one you could see the spine of, so you know what it is already. Citizen Kane. I did not own this movie at all. This is the 2-disc special edition. It's kind of beat up. Was this from? Yes, this was from American University of Niagara, or American University of Nigeria? That's kind of crazy. That this is apparently from a university in Nigeria. I think the discs are actually marked up. Yes. Yeah. You can see they're marked up a little bit, and I think it says ANN Library, so American, or AUN, sorry, Library, American University of Nigeria. That's kind of weird, but yeah, so I didn't own this, you know, obviously everybody knows Citizen Kane. I have not seen it, but I definitely want to see this. And it does have the little library call number on there, which does not matter too much to me. I have a lot of stuff that's library, as you may know from at least one of my other videos. Kind of a messed up copy of The Hitcher. This is a movie that I definitely wanted. You know, when you get these old snap cases, it's paper, so they get messed up a lot more easily, but the disc is actually in good shape. And definitely wanted to see this. Have not, obviously, pretty much all of these I haven't seen in any stores, in any thrift stores that I've been to. So, The Hitcher. Another DC movie, Green Lantern First Flight. This is one I just kind of threw in at the end when I needed an extra movie to get the full deal. I'm not a huge Green Lantern fan, but I'm open to learning more about the character. So the next two, these are from the bins, which if you don't know, at Goodwill, they have the bins at some stores, which are, everything in there is pay by the pound, except for media, which has its own price. So the DVDs are $1 in there, and books are 50 cents for hardcover and 25 cents for paperback. And I did look at all the books, and I didn't get anything. But sometimes you go in there and they have a ton of DVDs, and sometimes you go in there and they have nothing. I found a brand new copy of A Quiet Place on Blu-ray, which I'm trying to sell, but it's just because I don't have any interest in that movie. But yeah, anyway. Scoop, Woody Allen movie that I don't know much about, but I'm, you know, it's whatever. And A Bug's Life, Collector's Edition 2-disc. I was surprised I did not own A Bug's Life, so another Pixar movie I did not have. And this is in really good shape, actually. It's like, a lot of these DVDs, there's some sort of gunk or dents, you know, a dog got at it or something. Really, really good shape. Got both discs in there, so perfect. And A Bug's Life I have seen. I think it's all right. It's a little bit surreal, I think. I love Hopper, the villain in it. But yeah, it's kind of fun to watch. Hitchcock's Notorious, did not have this. I have the Hitchcock, what is it called, the Masterpiece Collection or something like that. Doesn't have this, so one of the ones that I don't have. I also don't have Dial M for Murder, Strangers on the Train, and probably one or two more. But Yeah, so filling out the Hitchcock collection. Haven't seen it. Fantasia 2000. I'm not a big fan of the first Fantasia just because maybe it's because when I watched it, I wasn't expecting the right thing, but um, I got this because Disney's also, I'm trying to pad out the collection to fill it up, and I did not have this, so we'll give it a try. Don't think I've ever seen it. Might have been a long time ago I've seen it, but don't think I've seen it. The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes. I actually had never heard of this, but it was Billy Wilder um, directed it, and he's a notable director. So I got it, and it looks kind of interesting. Of course, I like detective stuff, so I can't go wrong there. Saw 4. This is to complete, I think, my Saw collection. At least the first, I don't know, 6, I think. But yeah, just got that because it was bothering me. I didn't have Saw 4. And this is widescreen. For some reason, I always see the full screen version of this. Better Off Dead. This is a movie I really wanted to see that I have not seen anywhere. And I haven't seen it, so very happy to find that. Amityville Horror, another one that I threw in at the end, have not seen it. You know, whatever. Slither, which at first I wasn't sure if I was going to get this, but it's definitely worth a watch. So I grabbed it, haven't seen it. And the last one is The American. I'm a George Clooney fan, so I got this simply because it'll probably be fun for me to watch for that reason. And that's everything I got yesterday, but anytime I get some new stuff, I'll probably let you guys know, and I'll let you know what I think of these movies after I see them. See you later.